What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Darren Green back with another episode of the Darren Green Show. Joined by my co-host Derek Dahl. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. No complaints here.
It's episode 147. You know, we're here.
Wow, 3 episodes away from our 150th episode.
I know we're almost halfway at 200 episodes, which I'm like, well, yeah, it'll be half. I'm happy. You know, I'm glad that we're still, doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a lot of traction on YouTube now. Please,
Yes.
if you're on YouTube, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment.
Right. I just wanted to say that 150 is half of 300. All right. But anyway, what we were saying was...
Wait, what? No,
I just wanted to make sure we were clear about that.
Well, you know my math funny.
Right. The math wasn't mathing.
The math ain't doing the math right.
Sit. Get down.
Ooh. Now he wanted to intervene. So he's like, "What y'all doing? What you talk about? What type of numbers is these?"
He need his own talk show.
Not his own. Not the dog podcast. Hey, hello, look, the Green Radio. We always looking for new podcasts. So how has the week been for the dog?
The week has been pretty good, you know. My sister had a baby today.
Yes.
She had her son, and she named him Mason Sebastian. So she gave him my middle name.
Okay.
He was born today earlier, and he's so precious, cute little cheeks, head full of hair. So excited about that. And I hit 6,400 followers on Instagram.
Yes.
And one of my reels just topped 40,000 views.
Period.
Of the whole "I Hate My Ex" it's doing its thing. I was like, damn, I wish this was my song, but people apparently loved, the look and what it gave. So I was like, oh, that's cute. I wish I was getting paid for that. Everybody that watched it needs to send me $1. Hashtag the Derek Doll. Okay.
Let's get into it.
But yeah, it's really just spent the week like going to view apartments. Like we went and saw another one today. I tell you, we're still on this journey of trying to find another space, and we finally settled on one. So may give you a little virtual tour in the future of what that looks like.
Well, I'm gonna be at the housewarming.
Yes. So it's been a really decent week. Just chilling, relaxing, working and working.
I'm working. Yeah.
My boyfriend just dropped. He did a soft launch of his spice and sauce line, Heathen Sauce and Heathen Spice. Make sure you guys follow Heathen's Kitchen on Instagram, or follow KIBNLATIF K Ibn Latif on Instagram to place your order, or you can hit up the doll. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you some spice and sauce to your house. I think it's posted on my Instagram too, how you can get in touch with us. But it's gonna be an interesting holiday season. I'm about to drop my new merch line, so it's gonna be real cute.
I was working, and I love hearing everything that's going on, because there's always something going on. I'm just like, yes. I know you. I don't know if you can talk about it. Never mind, because it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are some other things that that will be going on, but I can't talk about them right now. But I'm also going to be hosting a Halloween party on October 28th in Newark at QXT's. I think the doors open at 7, and I'm going to be performing some new music as well as some of my now, classic bops. So if you're in Newark area, the New York City, New Jersey area, make sure you keep an eye out on Instagram. The flyer drops, I think, on Monday. So it's gonna be really, really cute. Got a lot of surprises happening that night. So if you come in
that Thursday,
come to do the thing. Okay. All the things. It'll be so much fun.
I'm gonna see if I can be there, because that's something. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's gonna be a thing. So yes.
Yeah,
all the dolls to pop out that night. It's gonna be,
and then we got to do a follow up. We got the next day, Friday's like, oh, so what happened?
That's a little recap So it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be real cute.
I cannot wait. I need to. Oh well, damn! I need to get this damn outfit then because I want to be Vision for Halloween.
Me too. I think I may be Superman now that he's gay.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Put my Superman outfit on. I'm gonna cut the ass cheeks out like Prince and put some heels on.
Cut the ass cheeks out, honey. Child, people was mad about that, but anyway, me, I'm doing.
What you doing?
Next week is midterm week. I watched Shang-Chi during, I think that was like last episode of we did our show. It was,
How did you like it?
I could have waited to watch it on the streaming services. And everything's so PC right now because it's like, oh, why didn't you like it? It had nothing to do with what you think it is. It didn't do it for me in that sense. I'll never call it a bad movie because I don't do that with movies. It's just something that, it didn't really click with me like that. But I think the actors on there were good. I love the actors. I love the action is always, action is always there on Disney.
Yeah.
Marvel, they're gonna give you a show. And I was here for the post credit scene because that's almost the reason why I was like, interacting and watching it because I was like, oh, what's because the post credit scenes be lit. I was like, oh, what's happening there? And then there was some characters that we knew from older movies that I'd seen on there that cameoed this movie and it was, interesting to watch. But
what's the plot of this movie?
It's like, okay, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but Shang-Chi basically, Shang was born into this family dynasty or whatever that they were his father owned like the 10 rings and they were he was a tyrant and their mother died and he felt like the rings was calling to him, that the mother was trying to come back to life somehow using this, going into the spirit. It was a lot that was going on in this movie. Like it was like, okay, now we got other dimensions. We over here in multiverses and now there's other dimensions and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, it was a lot to keep up. Like, so I was like, okay, well, no, I could have waited. I cannot wait for Eternals and I cannot wait for Spider-Man Far From Home. Not Far From Home, No Way Home. So I'm here for that. But Shang-Chi, I mean, people loved it. A lot of people liked it. I implore people to watch it because even though I don't like it or didn't find it, as what I thought it would be, you might find it differently. Okay. So yeah, I'm seeing Venom this weekend too with my mom. So let y'all know how that goes. And I also woke up late as hell today. Like I woke up late. Like
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Now, see, late to me is like 10, 11.
10?
Because I wake up at 8. I wake up at 8. I'm military. Okay. I'm
your old ass man be up watching the news.
How am I old ass man?
Watching the sunrise, make your breakfast. No.
I ain't old. Right. No, I mean, look.
I can't say that because I feel like I'm becoming that person now. I literally like wake up and I cut CNN on, put my coffee on, feed the kids, and start.
Oh, when I'm home, I'm watching The View. Like, okay, I'm watching The View. I'm trying to. That's where I get my political news from because I trust those wonderful ladies. I said fine. Anyway, what I mean.
Yeah, they were fine eventually. I mean, at one point.
Not at one point.
Some old man.
I was up to like 4 o'clock last night because I was on live with a couple of my TikTok followers, my mutuals. We had a really great conversation. We were talking about a lot of things. I love talking to people about certain topics before I get on the show.
Yeah, get the feedback. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, get the feedback so I can be like, okay, I can get the general consensus of things. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about the Dave Chappelle situation, the Nicki situation. It was a lot of things that we talked about. So and they were interested in coming on the show. So they be up on that. They might definitely stop by.
Yay!
Yeah, because we know some of these episodes could definitely use another voice.
Yeah. We would love to see it. If you want to be a guest, you want to pop in and be a guest host with us. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Period.
The door is open.
The door.
What's been going on in the world of entertainment this week?
We got to get into some things. Child, let me show you.
My cup is empty. I need to be.
Nikki's always making the headlines.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Well, here's what happened. we all know she came out with the song "Boys" with Jesse Nelson. No, that's Jesse Nelson's song. Yeah. Well, the Blackfishing comments have not stopped, and Nicki went on live last Monday, last coming Monday, talking with Jesse, and things took a little turn. Okay, there was a lot of things that was said on there. Nicki was initially defending Jesse, saying that, oh well, white women tan all the time, and this, that, and the third, and defending her against like the people that was saying, oh, why she's blackfishing, she's basically cosplaying black women and stuff like that. And she also like came for one of the girls that was on there, one of the only black girls that's on Little Mix, the girl Leanne or something. It was crazy. Like, I mean, the live was like, I didn't finish. When it was live, I had to go to class, so I was like, okay, everything seems to be going in the right direction. I'm like, let me leave. I go on TikTok because I'm on TikTok all the time. I see all these posts. I'm like, so what's going on? What's the problem? Why are they talking about Nicki again? Nicki done got in somebody's comments. Because look, one of the TikTokers, which is a very popular TikToker, Pablo the Don, they're a friend to the show. I had them on a couple months ago. They made a TikTok basically saying, you will not see me on Beyonce's internet defending a white woman that's blackfishing, and also in that same swoop coming for like a black woman, which in the sense, I mean, that's how it came off. So a lot of people seen that video. Nicki commented on the video, and it just like that whole 2 days, like I was like, when I tell you TikTok is very progressive when it comes to certain things. Like when it comes to calling out certain people, every week is something new. Nicki was definitely the butt of the discussion for the last couple days in the beginning of this week. And I was just like, I spoke my piece. I kept it neutral because I normally report on things and then I say my opinions leave it for the podcast. But people was ripping at her in my comments. I was like, damn, what's going on, Nicki? What? Here's the thing though. I think she was trying to, and like I said on other episodes, Nicki's Captain Save host. She always trying to save somebody.
Right.
And I think in doing so, and I also feel like Jesse didn't really give her the 411 because first of all, Lil Mix did not make any statement that there's been beef between them. It's a leaked text message between one of the members saying that, because there was a rumor going around that the Lil Mix people unfollowed her.
Yeah.
But Leanne said, no, she blocked us. So I think that there's things that Jesse things that Nicki wasn't a privy to, and Jesse is to blame for that. And after Nicki just like openly defended her and like,
who's to blame for that?
Huh?
She's to blame for what? The leaking the text message? Not
leaking the text message, but like Jesse didn't. It's clear Jesse didn't really let Nicki know what was going on with the whole thing because Lil Mix didn't make a statement. So for Nicki to just bring that up, like it was behind the scenes talk
about the text message,
not about the text about them because apparently they beefing because they feel some type of way about her. I mean, well, she says she's leaving the music industry because of mental health reasons, and then you have your own single. Then you become like this solo artist. So it's like there's definitely beef.
I don't know if it was beef. Like she probably needed a break to be away from the girls because it could have been toxic. And Nicki's worked with them before, and she says that she loves all the girls, but with Jesse deciding to now do a solo project, there may be animosity there. I mean, I don't feel a type of way somebody's like, oh, I got to leave the group because this is stressing me out and it's just too much going on, blah, blah. And then I pop up and you got a single about to come out. Like, bitch, you could have just said you was leaving.
You could
just say you leaving.
And my thing is, if you're going to have Nicki defend you, you need to give her the 411 because there was things that she was saying that it was like, okay, now, Nicki, now did we get the full?
So she would comment just like everybody else comment. You go with the information you have available to you. And if she has more information available to her than we had, then she made her opinion based off the information she had available to her. You know what I mean? So if she felt like she wanted to defend it, do your thing, Nicki. They ain't gonna all I wanted was the music and the video, and that's what I got. All the other stuff, that's y'all's business.
Yeah. I mean, and by the way, I I wouldn't say I was a big Lil Mix fan, but I've known about them because I had friends that listened to them, and
they're the new Spice Girls.
Very clear, we all, and I can't speak. Let me not speak for everybody, but a lot of us thought Jessie was mixed. Okay, so my thing is, a lot of people was coming at her saying that she was blackfishing and stuff like that, and while that is a problem now that we know, Sis was been doing that. Ben was doing that then. So it's the issue now that she's, you know, branching off into being a solo artist, and that Nicki's working with her. Nicki is not really, the general public is not really feeling Nicki right now. So it was the perfect way to be like, let me bash her. But y'all not even
the Barbs are the general public. So she's loved by the general public.
Diddy like that. Like Diddy was on the video. So they both co-signed this woman. If anything, you know, if the co-signing of Blackfishing, but like, I don't know. I mean, I really think that Nicki should have definitely kept it at the music. Let the music speak for itself. Let's do away with the drama, and then also her commenting. I get it. Like she was saying, like, you know, you guys are bullying me on here, and I don't know what she goes through when it comes to people commenting at that magnitude, but I have an understanding of people posting mean comments. I've had that recently with my YouTube page when I was talking about the Dave Chappelle shit. Mind you, I was fucking reporting on the news and people saying a lot of homophobic comments and stuff like that, which is fine. I got tough skin. I'ma still talk my shit. Okay. But I understand where Nicki's coming from in that aspect. However, when you comment on people's stuff and how the algorithm works, if a blue check account, you comment under that person's page, it's gonna get big. Like Pablo's video got on Hollywood Unlocked. Like, I think Nicki understands how she be making these people famous. Like if she would have never said nothing, I think it wouldn't have been a big thing. If she would never comment on it, it wouldn't have lasted as long. The backlash and people saying all this stuff wouldn't have lasted, and it would have took the attention off of her and really on Jessie for Blackfishing, and it would have just been like that. But I don't know. I think she definitely it's a mess. It was a mess this week. And then she got on live with Saucy Santana the following 2 days, which a lot of people were saying that live was a little awkward. I thought it was a key.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm like, why he in the car talking to Nicki Minaj in the dark? Like, girl, get your life. This is your moment.
He kept it real discreet. He was like, look, when you gonna come on my song? I'm like, now Saucy. Speaking of Saucy, Nicki did the walk challenge. I mean, you know, late as ever, but you know, better late than never.
I mean, she's always on time. You know what I'm saying? And she looked good. She looked good.
Yes, that's
them things was things.
I don't know what event or what photo shoot she was doing with that when she went live last night. I was like, Nicki, we need to. What is going on?
But she can afford to look like that every day if she wants. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Don.
Yeah, in the background,
all the things. But yeah, Nicki is funny. So, you know, Nicki takes her hiatus from social media frequently. But I'm like, okay, Nicki is back. Like we get, and now I'm excited. I'm like, oh my God, we really gonna get the documentary and we gonna get new music because Nicki is fucking on fire. Like every time she speaks, it's breaking up. It's on a blog. You know, people mad, but they're listening, and it's like it shows that she still has the ear of the general public, whether or not they're all fans. It's something totally different, but you have their ear. And if you got the ear, then you're doing the thing. You're doing it right. And she's shaking up entertainment because she's giving us something to follow every week. She's being consistent and giving us something. I mean, the girls are dropping music and we ain't hearing it because Nicki Minaj is talking. She said that though. You know what I'm saying? She said they're gonna have to move around when the queen is queening. So
it's gonna be mad when
all this meeting. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know. I mean, it's just. I just want it to be. I want her to let the music speak for herself. I don't want another rehashing of what happened with the Queen rollout, though. We love Queen. Queen was a great album, but there was a lot of drama in that
Yeah, it was too much going on. And I mean, there's always going to be controversy, but I think that she's not going to engage. She doesn't like engage.
She shouldn't engage in it too much, because then it becomes like, then it takes itself outside of the music, because people was coming for Jessie Nelson. You were looked at like a little sideways just for being on it, but they weren't like coming for you like they were these last couple of days. I wouldn't have defended her ass. I'm like, girl. Now you should have.
It's like, but the way, if you watch the whole live, she goes on to say, you know what I'm saying, it's interesting that this girl been doing this her whole career, but soon she does a song with Nicki Minaj, now she's blackfishing. Or they just create something negative. Every time that Nicki drops music, there's always something negative going on around, and it's kind of it's starting to be kind of creepy.
Right.
I do agree with that. Yeah. But as far as blackfishing, like there are pop girls that had the same thing, ain't stopped nothing they were doing, because remember Ariana, because she was like, there were a lot of pop stars and people that are doing it. Some of the boys are doing it. You know what I'm saying? As far as putting on black scents and being, you know, more black, even though they're mixed race and were raised in white homes. And she was talking about Drake, but still, you know, like Ariana does not look like anything that we saw on Nickelodeon right now. Okay. Like
Ariana, she tans. It's
spray tan.
Feel like a white woman though. Like I never was like, she looking a little ethnic, girl. What's going on?
But who cares? Like, why y'all care? She making ethnic music.
I think
she ain't blackfishing. Well, let me say black. Her name is Ariana Grande.
Well, let me just say this. I think blackfishing is wrong. I'm just gonna say that. I think that is just
blackfishing means that you are perpetrating yourself with the intent of passing as a black person. Okay. Looking like a tan white person, not blackfishing. It ain't blackface. And
they're trying to equate it to that.
But it's not. Like, y'all just finding stupid shit now to be mad at. Like, y'all lives are real boring.
Well, you know, TikTok is, like I said, TikTok is very progressive. I've noticed. Because it's like, okay, hold on now. Like, I've been just trying to call me transphobic girl with this whole Nikita shit. No, y'all don't do it. Okay. So I understand how TikTok can be very progressive. And, you know, when it comes to this whole situation, because it became such a big thing, anytime you talk about the subject that everyone else is talking about, it's going to give you clicks. It's going to give you likes and stuff like that. That's just what happened. But, you know, I don't want to tell Nicki to stop like commenting and coming for people that coming for, because I was in YouTube comments the other week ago cursing out people, you know what I'm saying? Right. But eventually I got to a point where it's like, I'm not gonna y'all. I don't care. You can say what y'all want, because anyway, it's gonna give me more impressions anyway when you comment. But like, you know, it's not worth it, is what I'm saying. But you know, I can't speak for everybody. Everybody's way of responding to hate is different. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it on. I'm gonna leave it at that. And on that note, I was about to say, what's going on? Okay, let's get into it. We got to talk about it, because you know this topic really under my radar. I made a video about it yesterday. Chloe Bailey was receiving a lot of criticism following her performance at the Tonight Show. Now, people think that she's doing too much. In her performance, she was wearing like this feather ensemble, and she commanded the stage, gyrating and, you know, doing her normal like thing. Well, the new normal, I would say. But a lot of people liked it. A lot of people got into it, was into it. It was like, yeah, this is cute, but a lot of people didn't have that same. But some people didn't have that same incentive. And I think one person tweeted, "She's doing way too much for this generic ass track. She's not of the versatile artist that she thinks she is." Others was echoing that same tweet, saying that she's doing too much. And her response was, "Doing too much is my specialty." I thought that was the cutest response ever, because like at the end of the day,
period, her specialty. That's right.
Her specialty. And what I said when I talked about it, I said, well, I don't have a problem with doing too much. You get what I'm saying? Or her doing the most, as long as it comes off genuine and natural. That's my whole thing. But I think people were not communicating what they were really feeling, because I feel like y'all just didn't like the Tonight Show the Tonight Show performance. which is okay. I had my reservations on it. I didn't, I don't have a problem with the instruments being in it. Like that was another element to it. But that beginning part, it was the pacing of it. Just my opinion. However, it came together towards the end. Now, the whole thing about her doing too much, if she wasn't doing too much, then y'all be saying she's not doing enough. Which is the embodiment of a lot of people that's out right now that ain't doing enough.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Chloe, and someone said this, someone in her defense was saying, basically I'm paraphrasing, Chloe is serious about her work. She is passionate. She is going to appear how she appears, the way she does her faces and her moves and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, maybe it could come off like she's doing too much, but I feel like that's what artists do to entertain. Like that's what it is. I don't know. What do you think there? Because I know you were very vocal, honey.
I think people should just shut up and go back to work. Like Chloe Bailey, now at the age of 23, is an adult entertainer. And as a creative, she is taking her moment and expanding it. She is the fact that someone would say that can she quit trying to turn her twerk music into some kind of ranging art form? If you just want to twerk to it, just say that and then listen to that version and just twerk to it. But if you want theatrics and if you want to see her versatility, because I literally feel like she's more being reactive to the comments in the sphere about her performance from the VMAs, and she's giving you different versions of it to show that, first of all, I produced this. Okay. You bitches can't even sing over YouTube tracks. All right. And she's going to serve you her look, and she's going to give you a performance. And I think that she is trying to break into a mold of her own, saying that I can do a lot of different things. And we deserve that. Like people who are actually into entertainment, into the art form of performing arts, we deserve that. We deserve to see artists do that. We were excited when, hell, Doja hates performance, say so now, but she switched that song up like 6 different ways for performances. You know what I mean? And wrote the hell out of that one song for over a year. Right? And Chloe's just doing the same thing with her single. Like, let this girl grow as an artist and keep your judgment to yourself, because you can't do what she's doing. People love to critique without credentials. And it's just like, how are you going to tell an artist that she's not as versatile as she thinks she is? Y'all want this girl to sound like a ghost for the rest of her career? Chloe and Halle, for the first 2 albums, they sounded like they were, enchanting like Disney villains or some shit. Like that was their aesthetic. It was all this, haunting vocalizations and shit. And Chloe was like, well, as a solo artist, I want to venture and do other things. Like I want to do music that I like. You know what I mean? Not that she didn't do what she liked, but I feel like people are expecting Chloe Bailey to be Chloe from Chloe and Halle. Yeah. And it's just not the same thing. Just like when Beyonce left Destiny's Child, she started playing with different sounds and different techniques and all that stuff, so she could have her own sound, her own style of performance, her own look. Yeah. Like Donna Ross did the same thing. Patti LaBelle did the same thing. Okay. Gladys Knight did the same thing. Tina Turner did the same fucking thing at 40 when she decided to be a solo artist and not really deal with the whole I Continue thing. She had her own thing. Let these artists grow into their art. If you like it, you like it. But if you don't, go back and listen to the music that you like.
Right. Well,
but the negative voices are always going to be louder than positive voices. And
I definitely feel like if you have some type of critique, at least come with a valid reason. Because if you're just saying that she's not,
opinions don't require any of that. People just create opinions off of how they feel.
Yeah, that's just the climate of social media now. We got comment sections, and people just put what they put. And there was a couple of people that was on my comments. One person said, and I had to confirm this because I was like, oh well, people were saying Beyonce did too much when she first came out. I'm like, now I was there. I don't remember people saying Beyonce did too much, and people
they did.
Well, I don't know. I asked my mom. I was like, did they say Beyonce was doing too much when she first came out? She was like, I don't remember. I don't remember people saying that, but also there wasn't social media as it was back then. You know, they had MySpace, not even MySpace. Nothing.
Yes, we had MySpace and Twitter. I don't know how old you think we are.
Not when Beyonce first came out as a solo artist. No,
2003 we had Twitter.
No, we did not.
How you know? You were 7.
Derek, I was in middle school when Twitter and Facebook came out.
Were you? Anyway, to me, Nicki Minaj invented all that shit. So, so when Beyonce came out as a solo artist, there were a lot of complaints because she kind of saturated media.
Okay.
For a long, she put like a chokehold on it. Like Beyonce was fucking everywhere. And it's like, damn, we can't get this girl to go away. Like they were playing her song, 2 songs every hour. Like she was on every magazine. She was on every night show. She was on every daytime show. She was in the ads, in the market. It's like, damn. There was not a day that Beyonce was not a part of your life. You either heard her, or you saw her, or you heard about her. To the point where it did get annoying. I mean, I became a Beyonce fan maybe 2004, but yeah, she was everywhere. She oversaturated the market, and it was at one point we were like, "Can you just take a break?" And that happens sometimes. Like when her earlier albums, like with B-Day and her promotion blitz, her team was on it, and she'd be everywhere to the point where you get exhausted of seeing her. It's like, I mean, I'm tired of this fucking song. I'm really tired of hearing this girl. I'm really tired of seeing. Can we see somebody else? Who else y'all got?
Right. That's another thing with Chloe too that they're worried about. They're worried if she's not going to be consistent enough.
That's because they're carrying that over from Normani. Let Chloe can create her own music. So I don't have no problem with her being consistent because she can make music in her room by herself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
She was bred to be like the next big artist. Like she is like when I tell you when she performed at the VMA Awards, even when she performed at the Tonight Show, Mike was on. Shout out to Prince. Right. So her ability to be like this artist, I definitely feel like that's just a little bit too far to say that she's doing too much.
People be jumping the gun. We ain't seen nothing yet.
But I do understand how, I think because what they're trying to say is maybe it's a little forced. And
how could it be forced? How y'all know?
For example, because she was presented almost as a child star, even though she wasn't on no TV show or anything like Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus was Hannah Montana for so long. This her solo career where she did Can't Be Tamed, and everybody just Can't Be Tamed. People was like, we're not really feeling this bad girl persona. And
but why do they feel like it's forced? Why can't that be who they are? These people are not kids anymore. They're adults.
And people are not
force y'all to be assholes online.
And people are not comprehending that these and Taylor Swift said it. I think I made this quote so many times. She said celebrities are not frozen in time. You know, they do change. People change. You know, genres change. People want to try different things. It is okay. Like, I mean, you brought up Doja Cat. Yeah, Doja Cat did that with Say So. You know, and I don't think nobody said nothing about that. But I think it's expected of Doja Cat because she's so edgy like that and weird and she'll rap one day, then she'll start singing a whole album. And I'm still mad about that. I'm like, I wanted some more bars. I'm looking at your deluxe album. I'm like, you had all these damn rap songs.
Yep.
You gonna wait till the damn deluxe? God damn, Doja, but I love her. Anyway, y'all need to stop messing with Chloe. I love how Chloe's so nonchalant with it too. Like she was like, honey, that's my specialty.
Please stop saying that word. It's specialty.
Oh, child, look, speciality, girl.
I'll gather you like I gather the people. I'm trying to help you. Or she start tweeting you next. But yeah, Chloe's in the beginning. And I think that people need to give her time. Like y'all jumping all these judgments. Like y'all work with the girl. Shut up. Y'all ain't got no talent.
But see, maybe that's good though. I mean, because now everything is gonna be like, you know, everyone, all eyes on her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, you're only gonna make it worse.
I mean, I don't think. Well, I don't know. People are haters, but I think some people are coming from a place of you know, concern, or not concern, but like, you know, they want to see her. They
want to be involved.
I don't think
they want to be involved and be part of the conversation. These people don't have nothing else going on. and people will echo whatever. Like I said, negative voices are usually louder than positive voices.
Mm-hmm.
So these people with their bitter opinions and all these critiques, I'd be inclined to be like, so what is your talent? Can we see you can we get a video of you performing somewhere? I just want to see it so I can be like, oh, well, that note that you tried sounds a little forced. You know what I mean? Like, put yourself in her position. Her job is to entertain, and she's been doing a great job at it. And every time she hits the stage, you bitches talking. So she won.
Speaking of people getting mad about certain things, Meek Mill, his album cover had a lot of controversy.
What happened?
Well, you seen the album cover?
Let me look it up right now, child. You know, I don't follow that man. Which one is it?
It's called
the one
Expensive Pain. Mm-hmm. People were talking about the cover art. It had a lot of imagery of naked black women, and it was like an abstract picture of it.
Booty so big. What? Lord have mercy.
And it had their parts in it, and this, that, and what really made it go viral was there was this man that was in Los Angeles that went viral.
He saw it on the book.
It was like he had like some kind of bus or something like that. That it was a bus that had the.
He saw titties and booties and a pink old coochie.
And he said, and basically the main thing he said on there was like, "Is this what you want, black women?" Which I didn't like how that was an attack on black women, because first of all, they're not the ones that put that out there. It was Meek. However, and I'm no way defending or saying he was right to say that, because he was a white man. Hush. Okay. Mind your business. However, there was a lot of people, a lot of black women that felt a way about this album cover. It just felt like, you know, what rappers usually do when it comes to, you know, sexualizing black women and putting this album on there. They were just saying, a lot of people, my best friend is a black woman. She didn't find this offensive or felt a way about it, but there was a lot of people that were.
Black women have titties, ass, and coochies. Next. They've been on display for thousands of years.
You said they've been on displays for thousands of years.
It's abstract art. If we saw it in the Met, we'd be like, oh, so this is like a take on modern black women experience in entertainment, you know, seeing them as sex objects, and like it could be interpreted so many different ways. For a white man to get offended and try to jump in black people's business, it's like, y'all not tired? Y'all got your own shit. Y'all still got y'all kids shooting up schools. Go mind your business.
But see, the thing is, though, some people would say that maybe
it's too explicit.
Shit like this happens.
What about the kids?
Not what about the kids? I mean, look, the pictures, I was like, this look weird. This is definitely weird. I mean, there was a woman that actually, a black woman made this painting, by the way. I don't know her name. I thought I wrote it down, but yeah, it was created by a black woman. But that doesn't mean that it's not that it doesn't it's not going to disrespect people just because it was made by, doesn't mean nothing.
Oh, you disrespect it. Doesn't mean like this. So how do you feel?
Because it's like it's the over sexualized. It was sexualizing some.
Oh, okay.
Some people just don't want to be sexualized.
Guess what? And guess what? Don't take it personal. It ain't got shit to do with you. Did they take one of your pictures and turn it into abstract art? No. So shut the fuck up. This ain't your body.
Not this ain't your body.
Maybe this ain't you. You know what I mean? How are you disrespected by a piece of art? Old art used to have nudes all the time. All the time. If you look at pieces from the 14th, 13th, 12th century, all the niggas and bitches was nude. You saw ding-a-lings and all the statues. You saw titties on every corner. You look at the hieroglyphs, you're going to see some titties.
Oh, Lord, child.
You know what I mean? So it's like, y'all, it's just.
I get it.
What is going on?
What is going on?
Why y'all so many? It's so many crybaby.
I think it's too much anything. 90s. And it's a lot going on. I feel like I think PC culture has become this thing where it's like, okay, we ain't gonna be we can't do nothing at this point. We're like, somebody's gonna get offended by something. Somebody's gonna say something that's negative. you know, while I don't really care for Meek Mill, I really I can't say it wasn't offensive because I'm not a black woman, but I don't know. I just think certain groups just take it too far when it comes to things that's like not acceptable and stuff.
Yeah, poor them.
But I also don't like how I don't like how people also were saying like, oh, well, see, when we act like this is how they react to us. This is how they treat us. Talking about the white
act like this.
Like, all right, because I remember when I was in high school,
respectability politics much.
When I was in high school, I remember this our disciplinary would say this, and I really did not agree to it to this day. Like, act respectable in certain presences because you don't know if people you don't know if other races are making fun of you and stuff like that. I'm like, no, to you. Like, I never got that. I understand where it comes from because it's like she was a part of that generation where you got to act in their presence. They're already going to look at you a certain way, so you might as well you get what I'm saying. Yeah. But no. I mean, I feel like a lot of people were a little overzealous about this.
People do the most.
Mm-hmm. You seen Lizzo in her little outfit though?
I did not.
She had a see-through dress. Go
yeah, I did see it. I saw it. I wish that if she was gonna wear that. Now, listen, I hope our listeners out there don't take this as body shaming because I think that Lizzo is doing an amazing job, making big girls proud of their body. However, I think that if she was going to wear that, I think it's all about how you wear clothes. But like if she's gonna wear that, I would have expected her to have her tits done or something.
Not her
tits. They were doing this.
Not they.
That's what they were doing, and it's your body. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. Be free. Be creative. Mm-hmm. But I mean, how we do fashion. It's like, okay, well, it would fall better if this to take on like some type of form. All bodies are beautiful. Everybody should be proud of their own body. However, if you put it on display, people are gonna critique it. Yeah, because we do live in a society that has beauty standards, and even though the beauty standards are increasing and expanding, it's like, well, I didn't expect. I must just say I was disappointed, not because of like the outfit or the confidence that she had. I was just disappointed because I thought her titties were bigger, and they weren't. I was just like, oh, that's what her titties look like. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I cannot with you.
That was the only thing I was like, damn. I thought Lizzo had like, I mean, I thought she was gonna come out there and be like, yes.
Yeah, some people were saying also
like real sad. Her titties look sad.
Not they look sad.
They were gonna crown Instagram.
Some people were saying that they don't like, oh, well, anybody say nothing about Rihanna when she did it because this outfit was kind of similar to Rihanna's. I think what was that, Met Gala, when she had that see-through thing, that see-through dress with the little fur. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, some people. I was talking to, like I said, I was on live on TikTok. Some people were saying, like, one of the TikTokers was saying, well, I just felt like I just wish you would have like tooled it better. Like, you just had the dress, like, put something else with it. Like, don't just.
It was too plain.
And
it didn't give. It was just like, it was shocking, but it didn't. It wasn't a fashion moment.
And that's what they were saying. Like, is this like a shock value moment? Is this a statement? Like, what is going on? And then she got on live when Adele song, because Adele came out with a, song.
Yes, Adele was Adeling on this.
Okay, this song. She got on live and showed her ass. I'm like, not bare ass. I mean, well. I mean, there's a lot of people that show their ass on social media, but it's just
me.
Okay, I didn't want to say it.
Right, you ain't have to say it because I said it. Yes, yes. Okay, make sure you stop on that page and go get your Darren, you got to get you some too. Go ahead and order your Pally Sexy, jock strap. I did it in the spirit of Lizzo. Lizzo made me feel liberated.
Many words about it. They call this great.
But the most important thing is it's selling. So that's the important thing. I don't know how many people are going to be putting on that lavender sparkle fabric she had on. Like, Rihanna makes things fashion and she makes it trendy. I think that Lizzo has the ability to do that, and she looks gorgeous in certain things when it's constructed well. Like her look at the VMAs in 2019, the red, like the silhouette, like she was stunning. And I saw her in person, like she literally got out of the car right before I walked on the carpet, and she was like visually stunning.
Yeah,
this outfit, this, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you just lose.
Miss.
Fashion is a gamble, and this was a miss.
This was
a Miss Mamas. What are you doing?
Miss
This
Mama.
is a where are your friends to say, baby girl.
Where's your design?
This is not the answer to the question.
What's going on?
Right.
Right.
And it's crazy. All the girls who do music now want to serve fashion and all those. Like, girl, that's not what you're giving. Just give us the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the songs. We can deal with that. And you can be naked at home.
I mean, she got on live showing that ass twerking to Adele. I was like, okay, well,
twerking to Adele. Did they make Easy on Me a bounce song yet? Because it's coming. It's coming. But
child, I heard Nicki's supposed to be on the new album. I'm like, I'm probably gonna be singing, but hopefully, I mean,
she can do all the things. So,
yeah. Well, Adele's back, so you bitches are shaking.
Yes. Well, speaking of shaking, Netflix got the girls shaking, all the apps shaking, because Squid Game did 11 million views. It has become the highest streaming show on the platform.
Disney what?
Right. Disney who?
They got 48 hours.
Hulu what?
Hulu what?
Okay.
And that's a Disney company too.
Apple TV who? But no, it's just like and I mean, I saw it. I watched the finale the other night, and I enjoyed it. I actually had a dream. It was kind of scary. I had a dream I was stuck in Squid Game.
Oh no!
But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch Squid Game, y'all. It's good. I mean, Twitter was exploding about it. And I was like, let me go see what the fuck they talking about, because I'm thinking Squidward and got his own show. I'm like, what? This ain't no cartoon. What is Squid Game? But it was good. It was a really good show. Nice little twists and turns. And speaking of twists and turns, You season 3 is out today on Netflix for all of my creeps.
Period.
Go watch You, because I'm gonna watch it as soon as my man come back with the dog. We're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna go order some Thai food, and we're gonna watch You.
All right.
That's gonna be the move.
What I've been watching.
They made us wait a long time for this damn season to come out.
Now, see, you've been on Netflix. I've been on HBO Max and watching the shows that's on there.
Oh yeah.
First of all, I watched Titans, which is like, see, I'm a nerd. Mm-hmm. So you ever heard the Teen Titans? Remember that old cartoon?
Yeah, I remember It's old now. Yeah, I remember Teen Titans.
Well, old to us.
I'm like, damn, Teen Titans is old.
They all they know is the Titans Go and shit. I'm like, never. I watched that. Also, there's this show called Scenes from a Marriage, and it has Oscar Isaac in it. You know, the guy he was from Star Wars and a whole lot of other films. And it's about this marriage that's like going through a divorce. It almost reminds me of The Marriage Story with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson, but it's a little bit more like the way they set it up. It's like these two actors are like acting in this film, but it's like also it's weird, but it's also it's entertaining. I like the dialogue that they have. I don't know. I don't know why I'm into like marriage movies now, and I'm just I'm over here just single as hell.
Well, good for you.
The reason why I started watching it because I was seeing it. They was talking about it on The View, and they said Oscar Isaac, honey, had full. It was a full frontal nudity in there. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, let me see what it's about. But no, it ended up being something else. Like it ended up being such a show that's, I don't know. It's I don't know how to define it. It's just something that I've watched. I'm just watching it over and over. Insecure final season is coming out, I think, the end of this month.
Yeah.
Issa Rae. Oh, well, she has a deal with HBO, so she'll probably make other shows that will hopefully. I don't know. With Issa Rae, I'm gonna be honest, it's a hit or miss. But usually she hits. But there's sometimes I'll be like, girl, what is this?
What is it?
What is this, Sonny? What is this? I think the next show she wants to do, it has a LGBT lead or queer lead, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
We need more of that.
Oh, so this is breaking news. Katie Seagal has been attacked by a car and hospitalized in Los Angeles. I don't know if you all know who Katie Seagal is, but she is best known for starring as Peggy Bundy in Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
She's 67. She was walking on a crosswalk when a Tesla turned left and hit her. This has been reported by TMZ. She's being treated for her injury. She's also in Sons of Anarchy and is now on The Conners, which was scheduled to release on Friday. So that was just been updated 19 minutes ago. So prayers for Katie Seagal. If you watch Futurama, you know, she plays our girl.
Oh, with the one eye?
Yup.
Oh, okay.
Yup. And also something else to look out for. I'm just ready for this damn Real Housewives of Potomac reunion to come out because the looks came out.
It did. Let me see. That's piece reported.
The looks, like their fashion that they wore. Karen Huger slayed. Who else slayed?
Out of my girl Giselle, dude.
Wendy slayed. Ashley did okay. She, did the pageant princess thing. Wendy, like I said, they've been clowning Candace's wig. They say it was lifting like Tony Talks.
Oh, wait. Let me.
I'm finna send it to you. I'm
at the piece reportedly now.
Yeah.
Candace.
And Giselle Bryant just cannot dress for me. She dresses as tacky as her house is. It's like she dresses like a homeless rich woman. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I mean, style is personal. And she's a pretty woman.
Giselle, I would have went in for another fitting. What is this? This is too.
First of all, let's talk about how Ascal is a friend of the show, and she outdressed everybody.
Who is this lady right here with this ponytail?
Yes, Ascal. She's
wow.
She's Giselle's friend. I mean, Robin's friend.
A lot of people in my comments were saying Robin need to go.
I mean, Robin should be demoted to a friend now because she doesn't have anything going on. She ain't working. Mm-hmm. She ain't getting married. She ain't going on.
Like every season.
What are you doing,
man? Oh my God! I think. Well, some people say she. Well, no, I can't do that because then it's you can't assume that of someone.
Assume what? She will get a divorce from a man she ain't married to.
I know that she she might like to munch carpets a little bit. This could have been Let me stop. There was people that was saying that. Was that a lack of a better term?
You be blaming a lot of shit on the people. I ain't never met none of these people, but I'm gonna find them.
Don't do me. I was not.
Let me jump in the comments like I just heard. That's gonna be
have me get canceled. No,
people said I'm gonna do my own rumor report. The people out here saying that the girls like to munch the carpet around here.
Honey, this ain't Tasha Cat. Okay, yes, people were saying it in my comments. Look at the one I did about Cynthia. I had a lot of comments on it. People saying it.
Who?
It's out there. I'm not gonna look for it right now.
About who?
Huh? When I was talking about Cynthia.
Who?
You're not gonna do that to Cynthia.
Who is that? Who are we talking about?
Cynthia Bailey.
50 Cent. Child, we're done with her. We moved on.
Not we done with her.
We're done.
They're done. They're done.
We're done with her. But I saw Kenya had an interview this week, and they asked her about the departure of Portia Williams and Cynthia, and she wished them nothing but the best. She understood that they were both pursuing things that make them happy, and I liked seeing this form of Kenya. And it also pulls into question. I was looking at the comments about even Carlos King says Kenya understands that Real Housewives of Atlanta is a job. She's entertainment, and she's gonna start a pot, and she's gonna keep people watching. And that outside of that, she's really sweet. People I've met her, she's really sweet. I'm like, okay, well, if this is the character that she's chosen to play, then she's doing a great job at being the villain. But now that the people that she can spar with are gone, how is she gonna keep this space? Like, she could very well arise as the queen of her house, but in any case, it's gonna be a sight to see. But from what I've been hearing, people are not excited about Real Housewives of Atlanta, and this happened 2 seasons ago too. It was like, I don't know, I'm gonna watch it. I know when Nene left, I ain't watching that shit. I ain't gonna watch it.
Even when they asked Nicki
was boring
about it, she was like, "Oh, they want me to do a Housewives Atlanta reunion too," and she was like, "Child."
What reunion?
She was like, she said, "Child." I'm like, Nicki, what's going on? What Andy tell you?
That's where her fans were. I mean, shit. If she would, can you imagine her on the same stage with Nicki? With Nene? Like, I would have loved to see it, but I actually think that Nene should be the one hosting the reunion for the Housewives franchise. Now, bring Nene Leakes on the stage to ask some questions and press these girls like the buttons that they are. Okay, that would be a moment. If they film this season and Andy decides to pop out and it's like kind of like they don't love it. What was it? When they brought out Tiffany Pollard on, like, was it Chance or one of them love shows, and she was like, I guess so. She popped out. I would love to see that. But
yeah, it was that Zeus show that had Chance on it.
One more chance at love.
Yeah, one more chance of love. Speaking of Zeus, there was a person on Twitter that had asked if we were going to do any reactions to shows on Zeus.
We can. I'll watch Zeus.
Let me see what that subscription. Okay, the listeners want to listen. I'm gonna see what that subscription looking like. I might do something. You know, Jocelyn's coming out with her next. I think it's still gonna be in Vegas, right? For Thursday.
So yeah.
I'll see what that gives. I know we talked about baddies like one time. That was the whole
yeah, it was a thing.
Situation.
We moved on.
Hopefully they come back so we can possibly talk about it. But other than that, you know, I mean, we look, you know, uncovered everything that we've been watching and stuff. You know, is there anything else?
Love to see it. That's all for me, dog.
Wait, did you watch G-Force? Was it?
No.
You know what? Really?
Nope.
Oh, because it's white. You know, the white gays.
I actually take that back because they have had me watching the first episode and then I went to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, like I'm
not into it.
Yeah, I'm still kind of on the third episode. I mean, it's cool. Wanda Sykes is in it. Don't
RuPaul play a voice on that show too?
Oh, he do? I don't know. I ain't get to that episode yet.
My girl, I don't fucking know. I just know I ain't like it.
Well,
I ain't like it.
But Big Mouth is coming out too.
Yes.
Kiki Palmer is playing a character in there. I cannot wait.
I really want Kiki to have her own show again.
Well, I mean, it looks like it might happen with Wendy Williams exiting stage. Ciao. Damn, Wendy. I think this is it this time.
I don't think they're gonna give her. They're definitely not gonna renew her after this. So
yeah,
she might as well just
pack it up. I mean, back out. I mean, you made she made a lot of money off this. I mean, she can retire and, you know, focus on her life and stuff like that. Maybe find a new husband and, you know, live forever.
Who gonna marry Wendy Williams? All this shit going on. Like, some people just need to be miserable by themselves. Let me shut up. I'll take that back. I want everybody I want everyone to find love in whatever form it is. You want to get married, you want to be in a relationship, you want to be just self-love by yourself. She got to love herself first and get into that. Don't be bringing that drama into somebody else's life. I would run from Wendy Williams if I wanted a happy life.
Well, on that note, I cannot with you today.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, my anniversary is on Monday. My 1 year anniversary. I can't believe it.
On Zoo.
I don't know. We still haven't talked about doing anything. But yeah, I can't believe it. Somebody actually loved me, y'all. I mean,
yeah,
it's not to love.
I mean, everybody.
You know what I mean, I can't believe it. A whole year. Somebody tolerated my ass for a whole year and want to be with me for more than that. That's crazy.
I'm happy for you, Derek.
Thank you so much.
I'm
happy for me too.
Anyway.
But yeah,
that's
all.
That's all, folks. Next week is midterm week, child. Pray for me.
You got this.
Yes. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Until next time, I'm your host, Darren Green.
And I'm Prince Derek Doll.
And this is the Darren Green Show, signing out. Bye, y'all.
Bye.